Escalatory rhetoric calling for violence against civilians, including the most vulnerable, is utterly abhorrent and must stop now, said the head of the UN mission in South Sudan, UNMISS. South Sudan's Deputy Army Chief, Gen. Johnson Alyani, made the call as he addressed his Agwalek militia as they prepared to be sent to parts of Jonglei State. Forces aligned to South Sudan's suspended Vice President Riek Machar have captured several areas in recent weeks. He is currently on trial on charges of murder, treason, and crimes against humanity, which he denies. The military has ordered all civilians and personnel from the UN mission and all other aid agencies to evacuate 3 counties in Jonglei State ahead of an imminent operation against opposition forces. Last week, the chief of the defense force ordered troops deployed in the region to crush the rebellion within 7 days. Alyani can be heard addressing his troops in a video posted on Facebook saying, "Spare no one, the elderly, children, birds, or leave no house standing." The UN Commission on Human Rights in South Sudan, UNHCRSS, expressed grave alarm at the latest fighting in Jonglei State, north of the capital Juba, where witnesses have described civilians fleeing into swamps. The UN says more than 180,000 people are believed to have been forced to flee their homes by escalating fighting. No senior political or military leader in Juba can claim to be unaware of the blatant public incitements to commit serious crimes in Jonglei, the UNHCRSS said in a statement issued on Sunday night in Geneva. Language that calls for the killing of those who are, or to combat, no longer participating in hostilities, and civilians, including the elderly, with assertions that no one should be spared is not only shocking, it is profoundly dangerous, said UNHCRSS head Yasmin Suka. The military said all civilians living in Nairal, Ur, and Akobo counties in Jonglei were directed to immediately evacuate for safety to government-controlled areas as soon as possible. All UNMISS personnel and those working for non-governmental organizations were also ordered to evacuate the 3 counties within 48 hours. An UNMISS spokesperson told Reuters news agency, "Our peacekeepers in Akobo remain in place, carrying out all efforts under our mandate to help de-escalate tensions and prevent conflict." She did not say whether UN staff also remained in the other counties. South Sudan's main opposition group, Machar's Sudan People's Liberation Movement in Opposition, SPLMIO, told the BBC its forces expect to reach the capital, Juba, by the end of February. However, the army has dismissed the threat, saying the opposition lacks the capacity to attack the capital. "We are not sure if they will have the courage to face us, but we are prepared for any eventualities," said Army spokesperson Gen. Lol Rue Koang. Koang said that although the SPLMIO currently controls some counties in Jonglei, Bor, the state capital, remains under government control. Conflict in South Sudan, the world's youngest nation, broke out in 2013, 2 years after independence, when President Salva Kiir accused Machar of plotting to overthrow him. A 2018 peace deal ended the civil war that had killed nearly 400,000 people, but has never been properly implemented, and the relationship between Kiir and Machar has become increasingly strained amid ethnic tensions and sporadic violence. A power-sharing agreement between the 2 main sides is all but dead after President Salva Kiir moved against Machar, his vice president and longtime rival Machar, who was arrested last March. During the civil war, the country was divided along ethnic lines, as the army and political elite fractured, and the conflict saw ethnic violence between members of Kiir's Dinka community and the Nuers, who were seen as backing Machar.